FanBrag.com. This is KLZ 560. Freedom, liberty, truth.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's Friday. Yes, it is. It is Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros radio show, and that means it's time to party.
It is Fan Braggin Friday. It is our favorite day of the week. We open up the phone lines, and we get to hear from you. The toll-free number, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Charlie's got a musical theme all queued up. We've actually got a producer we're training, and she's here in the studio. I said, get ready to watch Charlie turn into an octopus.
That's
because
the truth.
He is going to have hands. He's answering the phone. He's queuing it up. He's got the music. He's got the show going, and we are super excited to hear who you love to do business with.
So just what is a fan brag? It's a simple thing. You just call into the show and say, I'd like to tell you about this great customer service that I experienced, and we believe that a rising tide lifts all ships. And, we have the people who call in, we call them kindness captains, and they call in to let us know where great business is happening. Of course, as you're listening to the show and you're driving down the interstate, you go, oh, I've intended to go there, or I never heard of that, and I'd like to go there. I'd like to do business with those people as well. But if you say something nice about somebody else in business, we suggest that you probably know great customer service as well. You probably offer great customer service. So we give you free PR. We let you talk about your business as well. Well, historically, throughout the years of this show, we've had one caller who has been our first kindness captain almost always. But today, there's been a disruption.
A disruption?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Of the best kind. You see, Philip Aronoff is actually the first caller.
Oh, really? Oh, where's Deborah?
Deborah called in, but she called in second.
Oh, goodness.
So,
that's all right. Well, okay, so Deborah's still...
Deborah's still coming.
Okay,
absolutely.
All right, got it. But every now and then, and we do, Deborah calls in from Phoenix, Arizona every Friday, and she's always our first caller.
Right.
But there's like this little challenge here in Denver to say who can beat Deborah, and it looks like Philip did. So, Philip, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Angel. How are you today?
Good morning, early bird that caught the worm. We're doing fantastic.
I try. I'm not always first, but I try.
Well, you did a fantastic job, and you are first today. So lead off, my friend. What's your fan bragging story?
I am calling to fan brag about 188 Fine Men's Salon in the streets of Southland.
Nice. 188 Fine Men's Salon in Southland. Lee King is the owner there. We've had him on the show. Did you go and get your hair cut there, Philip?
I did not actually go get my hair cut. I actually went and got my eyebrows waxed.
You metrosexual sexy
manscaper.
man. Yes, I love that. I always send my son to do some manscaping. Ooh,
yes.
La la, I love it. How do you look?
No, they look great. Actually, I did it. It's a couple weeks ago, and so I knew that you guys weren't going to be doing last Friday because of the holiday. So I made sure that I kept this with me and that I would give a call in today.
I love this. 188 Fine Men's Salon, that's for sure. I mean, they take great care of you. How was the experience?
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever had your eyebrows waxed before, brother?
I have.
Okay.
And when they get so out of control and you're looking in the mirror and you're going, oh my gosh, I need to do something,
Right.
That's really bad. So yeah, I went over there and they actually, I've had it done in a few different places, but they trimmed them with some clippers and then they did the waxing and then they even waxed, up underneath kind of at the very top of the eyelid, which is stung just a little bit. Haven't had that done before, but no, they do a great job there. They're very quick. It's very inexpensive as far as I'm concerned for that. And I don't cut my hair, so I can't go there for haircuts. But I will go back there for this because I'm always in that area, so it's convenient to just walk in. And actually was sitting somewhere else that day, went on my phone, made the appointment online, and then drove over there and took care of it. So it was very convenient.
I love
It
that.
is.
Philip, just so that people don't think that you're Grizzly Adams, you don't cut your hair because you're pretty much bald.
That's correct.
Okay, just saying.
Eric was kind of jealous there for a moment. All right. Well, how do our listeners also go online and make their appointment for any of their manscaping needs?
Where should they go?
Well, they can. I'm looking to see if the website is on the business card that I have.
I can help you. It's 188, all spelled out, EIGHTEENEIGHT.com/centennial-CO. That's a lot to remember. You just go to 188.com and click in the location, and it's the only one here in Colorado right now, so you certainly would be able to find that, no problem. Love this.
And actually, I want to give a to the young lady. Her name is Nicole. She's the one that helped me. So
Sure.
I would like to make sure that I mention her name. And she gave me a few cards that I can hand out to people. So if somebody hears this and they know me and they want to get a little discount, I have 2 or 3 of her business cards on me. So just remind me, and I will give you one.
Oh, well, that is just fantastic. All right. Well, Philip, how do our listeners get in touch with you to get their deal?
They can reach me at 720-837-0860.
Fantastic. All right, so it's 188. It's a fine men's salon in the streets of South Glen, 6879 South Vine Street. But it's in the streets of South Glen, and they take care of fine grooming for men. Pretty much the exclusive fine groomer for all of the men in the Experience Pros Network. They just do a dynamite job. And Philip, so glad you had a great experience over there as well. They have some beverages, adult gentlemen's beverages, if you would like to partake in as well while you are there. And it's just a fun place. And you want to know why women spend so much time at the salon? Well, they kind of take care of you at 188. And
there you go.
You go, okay, I get it now.
That's it.
All right, Philip, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Well, I get to help those business owners take off that bookkeeping and accounting hat that they wear sometimes and give them that time back to go out and continue to grow their business and allow me to take care of what I do best, which is their bookkeeping and accounting. And I love doing that, and I love helping clients get rid of that burden and take care of it for them.
And from all accounts, we hear that you do a fantastic job, Philip. How do people get in contact with you?
They can reach me at 720-837-0860.
Give that number one more time.
720-837-0860.
I love it. It's Philip Aronoff, By the Numbers Bookkeeping and Accounting, by the numbers BA.com on the web. Philip, we love the call. We love that you are the kindness captain. And, just for kicks and giggles and mixing it up a little bit, we love that you got in just a sneak before Deborah called. But Deborah is up next on the Experience Pros radio show. So we'll talk to her right after these messages. Thanks again, Philip. We do appreciate you.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Don't go anywhere. More positive business talk. And the number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Your business is growing, but your computers are slowing. We can fix that. We're C-Squared Computer Consulting, and we can help you take on the challenges of your growing business by helping you get the most out of your systems through availability managed services. We provide reliable protection with 24/7 system monitoring. Check us out at c2cc.net or call us at 303-933-1113. That's C-Squared Computer Consulting at c2cc.net.
The business professionals at Extreme Relationship Management know that networking is one of the best ways to create word-of-mouth marketing for your business. They also know that many of you feel like it's a complete waste of time. The difference is knowing how to network and what to do with all those business cards that you collect. Tune in every Thursday to learn about the ERM networking laws, and be sure to sign up for the next ERM class. Extreme Relationship Management offers training and events to help you realize how rewarding networking can be. Train the ERM way. Find them online at extremerelationshipmanagement.com and call 855-I-LIKE-ERM to find out more about their next class.
One of the most important tools in your business is your phone, and you can't afford dropped calls. you can afford Edgetronics. They get your phone system to work for you, not against you. As a certified veteran-owned business, they'll serve your business with honor, and they guarantee you'll always be able to reach them. Call today at 303-766-1699. That's 303-766-1699. Give your phone some love, and you'll love the outcome. You can't afford intermittent service or static phone lines. You can afford Edgetronics. 303-766-1699 or online at Edgetronics, that's with an X.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Finding care for an aging parent or loved one can be a simple and hassle-free process with Home Care Assistance Denver by your side. They are locally owned and provide hourly as well as 24/7 live-in services by caregivers that are custom-matched based on client needs. They personalize every care plan to fit your loved one's very specific needs. Call them today to schedule your free in-home assessment. 720-443-3371. 720-443-3371. More information can be found at homecareassistancedenver.com. They love serving your loved ones. Call now, 720-443-3371.
John Rush, this afternoon from 3 to 6 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
In the summertime when the weather is high, you can stretch right.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. There's Charlie's musical theme.
You got women on your mind.
You got women on your mind.
Is it women?
That's Eric.
Is it women, Charlie?
Yeah, Eric's got women on his mind
Shoot.
all the time.
Just asking.
So we'll see if that is, if any more songs clue into
He
that.
says, no, it's not women.
It's not women. All right. Well, anyways, if you know what Charlie's musical theme is at any time, you can offer up your guess, and we will send you to lunch on Experience Pros. But you got to call in and say something nice. It is Fan Braggin Friday. Phone lines are full. As soon as somebody hangs up, that's your cue to call in 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
All the way back down to Phoenix. Deborah, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
Hi, Eric and Angel. It is good to hear you guys.
Deborah, it's great to hear you. Did you sleep in today?
I had technical difficulty this morning. I must have dialed 4 different times for Charlie. He finally was able to hear me. Oh, my God.
Well, it's very nice to hear you now, and I'm sorry for your technical difficulty, but your name on our screen always brings a smile. What's your fan bragging story today?
I am fan bragging about Tom Argiro. Argiro.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a photographer. And I have been wanting to get professional pictures done, for, of me that I can use, for quite a while. And he's just such a great guy. He also hosts Extreme Relationship Management at the E2 Networking here in Phoenix. And he does photography, and he does pets. He does people. I mean, he does that whole literally family portrait stuff. And I'll tell you, and he gave us a discount for those that attend his, one of the networking groups with him. So got a discount, and I got great pictures on top of it. So I just look wonderful.
Wow. Oh, I cannot wait to see when you find a photographer who just kind of captures you and your essence and your beauty and you want to share those pictures. I love that. And as adults, we're far more critical than we were as children.
Right?
I mean, did you see some of those school pictures we used to pass out?
They should never have been allowed.
All right. I love that. Okay, so Tom Argero, photography. How do we get in touch with him?
You can reach Tom at TICS6bytom.com, and his phone number is 855-650-3500.
855-650-3500. He's at 625 West Deer Valley Road, suite number 103 in Phoenix, 85027. I love this, and I'll tell you something. You find a good photographer, and you just want to plant yourself right there, right? I mean, a good photographer can make or break your brand, your headshots, all of it. So critical. I love the fan brag. Thank you so very much, Deborah. Now,
you're quite welcome.
Tell our listeners, please, what you do for a living and why being in Phoenix is actually strategically advantageous for you, because you can work all across the nation.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you guys probably know this, that 95% of people in multi-level marketing don't make any money.
Amen.
Yeah, I know. It's so sad.
Yeah, exactly. And that should not be, And so I work with multi-level marketers who are struggling with success. And they're struggling sometimes because their communication style, their limited skills, they are not creating the income they desire. And so, let's move those things out of the way. Let's get that out of your way, because you don't need that. And so through coaching with me and training with a proven system, All-Star Success Alliance, ASA, they will learn the skills needed to grow their business, improve their income, and develop a win-win interaction that literally will improve their confidence and their money.
And their money. Hey, you got to love that.
Piece,
absolutely. Right? How do we get in touch with you?
They can reach me at asanetwork.biz, and they can actually get started right away. So if anybody's ready for that change, ready to improve their income, they go over to asanetwork.biz and click on Start Here. Take that legacy assessment, because you know what? Until we measure something, we don't know if we're where we think we are. And so they can take the assessment. It's got intrinsic value within itself, and they get 1 hour of free coaching with me as well.
I love it. I love it. Well, you are a kindness captain, Deborah, calling in every single week here on the Experience Pros Radio Show, fan bragging about somebody. She's going to help you with your business. asanetwork.biz. Thanks so much, Deborah, for the call.
Oh, you're quite welcome. See you guys later. Have an awesome day.
We can't help it, and we will have that awesome day, because we're going to talk to Monica next. Monica, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Let's see if we can get Monica. Can you hear us there, Monica?
I can.
All right, there you are. Hi. What's your fan bragging story today?
I want to brag about Dave Kramer from All Pro Web Tours.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I hope he's listening in, because I think he'd be really feeling special right now. I want to talk about him because he's in the limo to the Dimple Epic meetings.
Oh, sure.
And whenever we get in the car together, we always have really great conversations, and he's always wanting to give me ideas to succeed. So about 2 weeks ago, I jumped on board, and I'm now going to have my website developed by them, by All Pro Web Tours. And so a new look is coming to my website in about probably 2 more weeks. And I'm so excited about that, as well as just how he just makes me feel like I can conquer the world whenever I'm around him.
You know what, Monica, you are conquering the world. You jumped in both feet big time. You're going to make this business. You're kicking it off the ground. You're surrounding yourself with all the right people, all the right tools from the beginning. Most people wait years, Monica, before they actually do that. They kind of diddle around. They treat it like a hobby. But you are already doing all the things that a successful business owner does, and you're doing them quickly, and you're going to see the success. We are so proud of you. We love working with All Pro Web Tools. Tools. Dave Kramer, the owner, the software designer there. He's got a great resource for small business owners, any size business. But as you're starting out, he can, with your website, your e-commerce, your shopping cart, your CRM.
It's everything.
It's everything. And it is so affordable and easy to use. Even I can do it. I am not one of those techie people. I just want to click and drag or push a button and have it all work for me. And All Pro Web Tools does that. Monica, do you have contact information for All Pro Web Tools?
I do. I just looked it up.
Oh, yay.
You can contact him at 970-612-1515, or you can go to his website at www.allprowebtours.com.
Yeah, that's it. So 970-612-1515, allprowebtools.com. What a great fan brag. Monica, thank you so very much for it. Now tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
All right. Well, I'm Monica Mello, and I have my own business called Monica Writes, and I am a freelance writer where I turn your ideas into words. I can write your blogs, your newsletters, your website content, and much more. I love helping anyone, but I especially love working with coaches and speakers. And I want to announce that I am putting on a class on July 23rd, and it's called 3 Ways Writing a Book Can Impact Your Business. And I'm going to discuss the ways that whenever you do write a book, it can monetize your business in a big way. And it's going to be at Laramie County Community College in Cheyenne from 6:30 to 8, and the cost is $30. But if you really want to come, but Cheyenne is kind of far away, I'm planning on trying to get a webinar going. So go on my Facebook, Monica Writes, and like it, and you'll be able to get a lot of updates about the webinar and the class and so forth.
Monica, I love this. Monica Writes on Facebook. And is there, maybe, do you have a phone number that we can call as well, Monica?
Yes, so you can call me at 307-421-9071.
Give that number one more time.
I will. It's 307-421-9071.
What a great service. Write a book and monetize it for your business. I mean, that's huge.
Absolutely, Monica. I love it. I love that you're putting together a workshop and doing it webinar style where people can come back and check on it later as well. Find Monica on Facebook, facebook.com/Monica Writes. Monica, thanks so much for the fan brag.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
You did fantastic.
You certainly did. All right, we have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, Dennis is up next. We'd love to hear your fan brags as well. Got 2 lines open right now, so give us a call at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and we'll be back right after these.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Landlords, listen up. If you have investment property, you need Legacy Properties PM. Devin Bewley will absolutely get you the highest rent possible, handle every imaginable emergency, and make sure that your property is well cared for. He visits every property regularly and knows that he's working for you. Legacy Properties PM, where their promise to you is simple. If your property isn't earning you money, you owe them nothing. There's nothing to lose. 720-989-1996. Mention Experience Pros and they'll waive the first month's management fee.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Bumper Dock Denver is now open for bumper repair, windshield chip repair, paintless dent, ding, and auto body repair, and they're upfront and honest about prices, usually posted in the lobby. As your car's cosmetic surgeon, Bumper Dock Denver also does headlight restoration, interior repair, detailing, paint touch-up, and wheel repair, all at fair prices and usually in a day or less. If your car gets injured, just call the doc. Bumper Dock Denver, 303-369-7292. That's 303-369-7292. Online at bumperdock.com. StockDenver.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Let's talk about advertising. It's a key element for growing your company and making sure people are aware of your brand. If you're going to put a half-page ad into a magazine with 60,000 in circulation, it'll cost about $1,500, and you get to be in front of your target audience. If you're going to attend a big trade show, you're going to spend about $1,500, and you get to interact with potential clients. If you're going to sponsor a foursome in a golf tournament, you're going to spend about $1,500, and you get to support your favorite charity. At Experience Pros, $1,500 goes a long ways. You get an entire year of membership with business networking, online customizable listing, featured ads, 3 radio spots during the year, speaking opportunities, sponsorship options, and more. Sign up today at experiencepros.com.
SharpNet Solutions has been optimizing websites for over 16 years, since before Google was even a company. Hi, this is Eric, and I want you to let that sink in for a moment. SharpNet Solutions has been helping hundreds of small businesses get found on the search engines since before Google became Google. They're one of the most affordable SEO firms in the country, and if you tell them Experience Pros sent you, you'll get up to 50% off of your SEO services. Still wonder if they can help you? Google Experience Pros. We use them. 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988 or sharpnetsolutions.com.
I remember the moment. I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
Several of us were working to rescue a family. The house collapsed on top of the cellar door and trapped them.
We had to use Humvees and heavy machinery to move massive trees and debris.
We got them out. We helped a lot of people out. It felt good to know I could really make a difference.
Because I'm a citizen soldier in the National Guard.
Be there the moment your community needs you. Learn more at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard. Aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
The Dana Show, 6 p.m. weekdays on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. That's Charlie's musical theme, round 2.
I love that. Grease is one of my all-time favorites. Charlie's got some fun music up there, hopefully just for me.
Greasy music.
Dancing and
Is it greasy music, Charlie?
It is not greasy music.
Oh,
it's not greasy music, but because last song wasn't from Grease. But I love my little fun musicals, and Charlie always plays some really fun music for us. But if you think you know the theme for today's musical theme for Fan Braggin Friday, let us know. We'll send you to lunch. Toll-free number 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Again, 855-FAN-BRAG. 2 phone lines open. We would love to hear your customer service stories.
Let's go to the phones with Dennis. Dennis, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, and thank you for all you do.
Oh, Dennis, right back at you. We appreciate that. What's your fan bragging story?
Well, I've got 2. One is somebody I've done business with for a long time up here in Fort Collins, and it's Lundstedt Automotive. Now, my wife and my daughter and myself own a child care center, and we have a fleet of vehicles. But in particular, during the summer, we have these very active summer day camps. And, from time to time, we use school buses. We use old school buses for our transportation of the kids. And from time to time, there's problems, and sometimes it gets worse than others with more than one bus going down at a time. The folks at Lundstedt Automotive have always taken care of us and understand our situation, how important it is for us to get back on the road and going with these vehicles as quick as possible. And it's just really remarkable that they take care of us, and I'm sure everybody the same way, that they prioritize based on what's really needed. to be done. And I just think it's a wonderful thing, and I appreciate them very much for that.
You know, Dennis, thank you for the call. We love this. Lundstedt Automotive. I'm looking them up on the interweb here, and apparently you are not alone in the way that you feel about them. They are well reviewed on the Google and such. Love that they're serving you with such grace and finesse. Do you have contact information for them?
Yeah, their contact information is 221-9400.
Oh, their phone number is 970-221-9400. Okay, gotcha.
Correct. And I don't know if they have a website. I've only just ever called them, and they answer and take care of me.
You bet. Well, I'm seeing them at LundstedAutomotive.com, and let me spell that for you because it's a little bit different than you might think. LUNDSTEDT. A good Irish name if I ever saw one. LundstedAutomotive.com. They do amazing, cool stuff over there. Now, Dennis, you know how this works. You call. Oh, wait. You said you had another fan brag. Is that right?
I do.
Please go ahead.
We're working with QuickBooks Online, and I'm relatively new to it, and I just do my accounting one point during the year for the whole last year, and the last couple of weeks I've been working on last year, and I probably had to call them 6 or 8 times and talk to a different person every single time, and every single time they are very knowledgeable, very patient, very nice, and really seem very concerned about making sure that I get everything I need to have for that phone call.
I love it. When you've got resources like that, people on the other end, and using QuickBooks as their new online tool version is a little different if you've been used to using their regular software before. It's a different interface, and so it's great to hear how helpful they have been to serve you, and nice to see. I know it's kind of handy though, right, Dennis, having all of that in the cloud and uploading it all like that?
Yeah, it works fine. It's just some things that, if I don't know how to work it, I guess is the way to say it, that, when I call them, like I say, wonderful response, and I just can't imagine it being any better than what they've done for me. If they don't have the answer, it's not something that they say, I'll call you back in a little bit after they put me on hold. They go and find somebody that's got the answer. They get right back to me with it, and I'm on my way. And every time has been very instructive and very, very helpful.
I love it. You have latched on to the absolute essence of what Fan Braggin Friday is all about, Dennis. And so we thank you for that. Now, QuickBooks, obviously an Intuit product. You can find it at intuit.com or quickbooks.com. They both work to get you to the same place. Very, very nice. Dennis, tell our listeners, please, what you do for a living.
Okay. As I said, my wife and my daughter and myself own Young People's Learning Center, a child care center in Fort Collins. We've been doing it since 1978. And we do it a little differently. We have an entire center that is dedicated to toddlers, another one that is entirely dedicated to preschoolers, rather than trying to do all things in one building. And, the needs are significantly different for those age groups. And so separating them out is very important. We also have a off-site location for school agers during the school year, and during the summertime, we offer the summer day camps for 7 to 10-year-olds and 11 to 15-year-olds.
How about 48-year-olds?
Well, I'll tell you, I've had quite a few who want to go on some of the trips we've taken these kids on from time to time, that's for sure.
Your fun camps look amazing.
Yeah, it is. And it, again, is different. We are so active, we don't even use a building for these camps. We just don't spend any time in them. We have usually using a park or a school or something just for drop-off and pickup. But by 9 o'clock in the morning, we're on our way to go do our activities. We're doing them all day long. Don't come back until 4:30 most days. And then between 4:30 and 5:30, the kids are picked up. The reason I say most days is that we have a couple of days that are extended days, like when we go to Elitch's or Waterworld or something like that. And the teen camp even goes on overnight camping trips and that kind of thing. So it's pretty unique. It's very active. I don't think anybody can do as much as does near as much as we do, and we're very competitively priced. Thanks for the opportunity to tell people about that.
Oh, no, absolutely. And so how do you want people to get in touch with you, Dennis?
Well, if they care to, it's 970-482-1212. Ask for Heather.
Give that number one more time, please.
970-482-1212.
And ask for Heather. You can also find them online at youngpeopleslc.com. That's youngpeopleslc for short for learningcenter.com. Dennis, first time calling into the show?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in and for listening to the show and then picking up the phone and sharing who's getting it right in your world. Love Lundstead's Autos, Fan Brag, as well as the one about QuickBooks. You killed it. You just did a great job.
Well done, Dennis. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for being there.
You betcha. Now, this is no coincidence, or maybe it is, but guess what? When we come back, we're going to talk to a different Dennis. That's right after these commercials. And what about you? We'd love to hear from you as well. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Say something nice about somebody in business today.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Attention business owners. If you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Get yourself back on track with your mid-year vision screening. We're not checking your eyesight. We're checking in on your vision and your big, hairy, audacious goals that you set at the beginning of the year. If you attended the Success Unleashed Summit in January, you experienced the power of having a strong vision and written goals to keep you on track. The Epic Summer Summit is the perfect place for you to get back on track and to get your vision checked. Carrie Conley with the Infinite Nation will be presenting a 2-hour workshop, followed by a Connecting Experts vendor event and networking on Thursday, July 30th at the PPA Event Center. Sign up to attend the Epic Summer Summit at theconnectingexperts.com. You can sign up to attend as a guest or as a vendor. Get your vision checked.
Tune in every Monday at 11:35 for What's Going On with Jim Smith from Prudential. Jim will host a lively conversation about the financial and investment topics you're asking about. You can call Jim and his Prudential team directly at 303-669-9701 and tune in on Monday mornings right here on the Experience Pros radio show.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
I'm John Walsh.
I'm Ed Smart. When a child is abducted, time is critical.
That's why Amber Alert is so important. The public is notified when a child is abducted.
It's a partnership between broadcasters, law enforcement, transportation, and you.
Thanks for making Amber Alert happen.
John Rush during the afternoon rush today at 3 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
It's summertime, 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 summertime.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. I wonder what could be Charlie's musical theme.
It took me actually 3 songs to get there.
Did it?
It did. Because, there's so many things. Like the first one could be.
Yeah.
And then, you throw in the second one and okay, well, what's the connection there?
Found out it wasn't Greasy Songs.
Wasn't, or about thinking about women.
Yeah.
So anyways, if you know what Charlie's musical theme is, let us know. We'll send you to lunch. Welcome to Fan Braggin Friday, where we get to hear your stories of great customer service. Who did it right? Who do you like to do business with? Call us toll free 855-FAN-BRAG 855-326-2724. It's a free radio hotline where you get to call in and say something nice about somebody in business and then share what you do for a living, or if you've got a community event you want our listeners to know about, you can share that as well.
All right, so let's go back to the phones where our second dentist of the day is calling, but Dennis, you're number one right now. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how's my friends doing today?
We're doing fantastic, Dennis. How about yourself?
It is Dentist Day, I think.
It is Dentist Day.
So, Dennis,
Matter of fact,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wasn't that a great actor also, Dentist Day?
Dentist Day? Oh. I like Doris Day, but yeah, yes. Okay, Dennis, what's your fan bragging story, my friend?
Well, you guys know that we are now doing car wraps.
Yes, we do. And don't trump my story now.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to try not to, but here's what happened. So at the 4th of July event, when you guys rolled out your brand new car wrap on your car, we were at the Highlands Ranch Parade, and Daryl Stern was there, and he was doing videos of different people that were in the parade with us, right?
Indeed. Yes, that is true.
Okay. So on Facebook, Daryl put this video interview of myself talking about the car wrap and that. And I want to tell you what, I haven't even started working with Daryl yet, and I've already gotten 3 phone calls asking about car wraps just because of that video. So it works.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is exciting. You haven't even started it yet. You haven't really done marketing. Daryl just brought his videographer with him that day just for fun.
Right.
Because this is how Daryl thinks. This is Daryl's brain. I mean, if we're going to do it, we're going to brand it and we're going to put it out there. We're going to make a fun video about it. And he's always doing fun stuff. And yeah, you haven't even hired him, and yet he's bringing in business for you.
I love it. Now, Dennis, what you don't know, because I suspect you're out and about today, is that Daryl is actually sitting in our studio right now, not by any setup of any type, but he just walked in during the last commercial break, and he's going nuts because he's so happy about your fan brag. And I got to tell you, I'm going to piggyback on your story if you don't mind, because I need to tell everybody about the vehicle wrap that you did for Experience Pros. Dennis, you over at Printing Done Quickly did such a phenomenal job on making my 2001 Jeep look brand spanking new, and with all the marketing that we wanted for both the radio show and the Extreme Customer Service Directory, and we absolutely love it. So thank you for doing what you do. Thanks to Daryl for doing what he does, and Dennis, what a great fan break. Do you have contact information for Mr. Stern?
Nope, I'll bet you that Daryl, I'll be right there. He can give it for you.
Let's see, Daryl, do you have contact information for Stern DMB?
I believe I do. Let me Google this right now. Yes, you can pick up the phone and call me at 303-353-4354, or call me or look me up online at sternstorming.com or sterndmb.com.
SternDMB, designmarketbrand.com. And I love it. It's fantastic. Dennis, a great fan brag. Thank you so very much.
Besides car wraps,
what do you do?
Tell our listeners what you do.
We can just about do anything you can imagine in the print world, including we are able to print 256 shades of gray as well as color.
I love that.
Oh, no, you didn't.
256 shades of gray. Are there really that many?
There really are. There's 256 shades of gray in the grayscale, and we do them all.
Wow, you're gonna make me blush, Dennis.
There's no pain to it at all either.
I like it. I like it. These are, forget 50 shades, whatever you think you know about it. Check out Printing Done Quickly for your 256 shades of gray and all the color you would ever want. They did do a beautiful job wrapping the Experience Pros car fun pictures all over the internet. Also, thanks to Daryl for capturing. We unveiled the car wrap at the Highlands Ranch 4th of July parade, and Daryl brought his videographer, so there's videos over there. All sorts of fun stuff. Dennis, for our listeners to get in touch with you and take advantage of your 256 shades of gray and color, how do they do that?
Well, they can call us at 720-524-8302, or just simply go to printingdonequickly.com on the web. Or the best thing to do is go into the Experience Pros directory and just connect with us right there.
While you're there, go ahead and leave a fan brag because everybody else has. Printingdonequickly.com. The phone number one more time, my friend.
720-524-8302.
I love it. I love it. And, that's all part of the network, isn't it? How we connect with each other and we do business with each other. I'm telling you, folks, if you're not yet a member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, can I just invite you personally? During the month of July, we've actually opened it up to making monthly payments. So come on out and check us out and see how we can help you. I'm telling you, it's probably one of the best decisions you'll ever make for your small business. We have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we've got Elisa and then Drew and Daryl as well. Wow, it's a fan bragging fiesta.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
You've got a great business, lots of customers, and a catchy tagline. Things are going great, right? Has it ever occurred to you that if you are doing so well in your business, someone else might be trying to copy or steal your concept and make it their own? It happens every day. But don't let it happen to you. You need attorney Steve Replin on your side. Much more than just a lawyer, Steve is a business consultant who knows how to protect what's yours while helping you grow it to success. Call Steve today and CYA. That's Cover Your Assets. 303-322-7919. 303-322-7919.
Computers. We can't live a moment without them. My friend sent me an email recently saying she was having 99 problems and 97 of them were because of email and technology. I hate it when it doesn't work, but I'm stuck with how to get past the lockups, the slow retrieval, and lost data. This is what Binkley IT specializes in. All your computer quirks and hangups. They'll take care of you, and often they can do it remotely. Call our friends at Binkley IT and solve your IT puzzle one piece at a time. Call 720-254-1057, 720-254-1057. And if your computer is still working, look them up online at binkleyit.com.
Dude, your wife's hot.
I know, right?
I'm not kidding. She's really hot.
Yeah, I married up.
I'm trying to tell you, your wife's hot.
Will someone please call Bowman Heating and Air? It's 90 degrees in here.
Don't let anyone else tell you how hot your wife is. Call Bowman Heating and Air today. 303-622-6502. Bowman Heating and Air, keeping couples together and relationships cool. Ask about the preventative maintenance option with a 100% mechanical guarantee. BowmanHVAC.com.
Let's face it, you're stuck. Sure, your business is stable, but you've been floundering it even for too long. It's time to call Stephanie Scheller. Stephanie is a systems, business, and marketing coach who's helped over 300 companies improve their results by setting up systems and holding them accountable to trackable growth. Sometimes all you need is a fresh perspective and a little bit of accountability to break through to the next level of your success story. Call Stephanie today, 210-426-6956, and just talk to her. 210-426-6956. She can help. It's your business. Call today.
Did you get some great customer service today? Did someone make you feel a little happier for doing business with them?
Give them a fan brag. This is Eric, and you can call into Fan Braggin Friday and share your story with me and Angel on the air, or you can write a fan brag at experiencepros.com.
Once you start looking for great customer service, you'll find it's in more places than you thought. Share your great finds with us by calling 855-FAN-BRAG during our Friday show. Kindness is so simple, and we want to hear from you.
As a business owner, you know what it's like to wear a bunch of hats, and we know it too, which is why our very best advice to you is to outsource your accounting to By the Numbers Bookkeeping and Accounting. Philip Aronoff is well known to listeners and members of the Experience Pros Network. He was voted the best bookkeeper in the state of Colorado during the Fan Braggin contest, and he can absolutely help you build your business while making sure your accounting is all taken care of. Call Philip today and take that bookkeeping hat off for good. 720-837-0860. That's 720-837-0860.
John Rush, this afternoon from 3 to 6 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. It is Fan Braggin Friday. Today we celebrate greatness in small business, and we invite you to celebrate with us. Give us a call at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Sitting in the studio with us is Daryl Stern, the man who was just fan bragged about. Daryl, welcome to the show.
Yes, and thank you very much, Dennis. That was awesome. I'm looking forward to working with you.
It is kind of awesome to be listening when your fan brag comes in.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that you were sitting here in the studio. And here's the thing, we talk about Fan Braggin Friday, and the people who fan brag, they notice good customer service. They offer good customer service, which is how they can share a fan brag. And so when you hear somebody give a fan brag, you know they are on the receiving end. You would be on the receiving end of getting great customer service from them as well. And it is pretty reciprocal. And so when you fan brag and you get fan bragged about, it like all just kind of all bubbles up and into something really kind of fan braggy.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I just rambled.
Daryl, please share your fan bragging story with us.
Well, I have a whole new smile to celebrate because of the amazing work of Aurora Modern Dentistry, which is right up the street here in the Havana Gardens Mall, right here on up on Havana. And Katie McCann is an amazing dentist, and Justin Evanson was my oral surgeon. And literally, they knocked me out, and took the teeth out, and I woke up with this whole new set of teeth.
Daryl, I'll tell you something. You look amazing.
Well, I can smile again. And
my gosh.
If you've watched me, you'd see me pursing. I was always clenching my lips shut, when someone would, when I would smile, and I'd be a little bit hesitant to go on camera and whatever and all that kind of stuff. Yes.
I was looking back at the pictures because you just posted a picture on your Facebook wall, and your big, just big grin.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
And I was looking back at all your pictures, and there's none of you smiling. None. You are always got your.
I'm always something like kind of being serious or something like that.
And Daryl, you are living a life worth smiling for.
Absolutely.
So I love
That's
that.
because of you guys. Yes, I agree.
Love that you are smiling every single day now. Every time I see you.
Yes. Well, I want to tell you though, because I had been to several other dentists around town, and some of them, would say, okay, well, June 15th, we're going to pull your teeth out, and you're going to be sore for 6 weeks. And that was kind of like it. And I was like, well, what do you take a mold? Are you going to make denture? Like, what are you going to do? Like, how does this work? So finally, I had been to Katie McCann up the street there at Aurora Modern Dentistry, a couple of years ago. And I went back to her, and right away, they were just so professional. They said, okay, this is how it's going to work. We're going to take these molds. Everything's going to be ready to go. you're going to, wake up and have this already in your mouth and all done and all of that kind of stuff. So it's, just in a day, poof, here you are.
And it was pretty amazing. He went in the morning, and came out in the afternoon, and the very next day, actually that night, I got a text message from you with a big smiling grin picture.
Just amazing.
It is amazing.
Yes.
And it's true. I mean, it's kind of frightening. You don't know what all the steps are. And if they don't say it, you can't just assume.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice how they walked you through it over at Aurora Modern Dentistry. How do we get in touch with them?
They are at 303-366-5100. The address is 10650 East Gardens Drive. And if you know, on Havana, there's a Target and a Kohl's and a little strip mall there called Havana Gardens, and they're right up the block.
They are just up the block, 303-366-5100. Again, 303-366-5100. We found them at AuroraModernDentistry.com as well. And $59 gets you a cleaning exam and digital x-rays, plus an oral cancer screening. It's money well invested.
Mm-hmm.
Love this Fan Brag.
And in a day, they transformed you.
Yes.
Yes.
Quite amazing. And it's just, it's going to change things around for me in a big way.
Yeah, I absolutely believe that. Their tagline is "We create smiles," and
they have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Every time you see Daryl now, he is smiling. If you follow him on Facebook, you know that it's hard to capture a picture with him with a grin, and now you can't stop him. So well done, Aurora Modern Dentistry. All right, Daryl, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living. I know you got fan bragged about by Dennis over at Pretty Done Quickly, but go ahead and tell our listeners what you do.
Well, a lot of the times I'll talk to someone and I'll hear about the passion and why they want to help people and change their lives and run their business. And then I look at the copy that they have on their website and what they're posting on social media and all of that. And again, as we talked about in the training this morning, it's all kind of, like this or buy this or whatever. But that passion that they have is not out there. So what I do is I help people, do this stern storming exercise where we actually get the language out there that is going to make people understand the true benefit of doing business with you and what their pain points are.
Stern storming is brainstorming on steroids.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I gotcha. I just want to make sure everybody understood that.
Yes.
It is so much fun. He does inbound marketing, helps you with your landing pages, with all of your marketing needs, kind of a one-stop shop. And he's been brilliant in helping all of our members just improve all of their online marketing. Daryl, what's the best way for us to get in touch with you?
303-353-4354, or you can go to sterndmb.com or sternstorming.com.
Love it. Daryl, thank you so very much. Great to have you in the studio. You look fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Okay. Let's go to the phones real quick. We have about 1.5 minutes left before we have to hit the top of the hour, but we'll start this one before we have to go to a commercial break. Elisa, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi, guys. How are you today?
We are fantastic. Thanks for the call, and thank you for your patience on hold. Elisa, what is your Fan Braggin story?
I was one of the lucky beta testers for Keeping Up with Mrs. Jones' budgetology class.
Oh.
Budget school for us, Budgetology 101. Felicia Jones, and it was phenomenal. If you ever struggle with keeping track of all of these expenses and hours and everything that you invest into your business, and you don't really have a good firm grasp on what that is, you need to go to budget school, because she works through all of that with you, gets you to not only understand your business budget, but your personal budget and how you need to pay yourself through your business.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty awesome. She did a great job, and she has another one coming up in September. But I think she's going to have an online option for that as well. But it was phenomenal. There were 8 of us in the class, and we all just walked away going, wow.
Wow, I love that. On her website, keepupwithmrsjones.com, it says, refusing to let you be a financial mess. Do you feel like you're a financial mess? And she says there's an epidemic of entrepreneurs and business owners who are not paying themselves. They're not taking home a paycheck. And so nice to know she's put together a workshop where you can go and learn all the tools that you need. Stop being a financial mess. I've got her website, keepupwithmrsjones.com. Elisa, do you have any other contact information?
I have her phone number.
Okay.
Sure.
303-872-0327.
All right. We have to take a quick commercial break. Will you stay with us over the break so that we can talk about your business next? Elisa?
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you so very much. We will be back right after this. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Dana Lash, tonight at 6 on KLZ 560.
SquareTrade does not cover lost or stolen items. Savings based on 2-year iPhone plan with one claim compared to Assurant total equipment coverage as of April 10th, 2015.
Getting a new Galaxy, iPhone, or other smartphone? Get this. Every 2 seconds, one of us accidentally breaks our phone. So protecting your new smartphone is a smart idea. But if you have insurance from one of those big cell phone companies, you're paying way too much. I'm Steve Abernethy, and I founded SquareTrade to give you a better choice. Phone insurance from Verizon, Sprint, or other wireless carriers can cost you as much as $11 every month, plus up to $199 deductible when you break your phone. SquareTrade phone protection is less than $5 a month with a much lower deductible. We can save you over $240. And switching to SquareTrade is easy. Even if you're locked into a 2-year phone contract with Verizon, Sprint, or other wireless carrier, you can cancel their phone insurance anytime. We'll even show you how.
Switch to SquareTrade now and save over $240. Visit squaretrade.com. That's squaretrade.com.
SquareTrade! KLZ AM 560, KLZ HD Denver. Listen live at klz560radio.com. KLZ 560.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm Kay Long. The Confederate flag no longer flies outside the South Carolina state capitol. It's now in a museum. During a packed lowering ceremony, a huge crowd chanting "Take it down" as a color guard formally lowers the flag. Governor Nikki Haley signing the legislation calling for the flag's removal. Lots of people interested in hearing what Donald Trump has to say at a Republican Party event in Arizona. Maricopa County GOP Chair Tyler Boyer saying people are paying attention to Donald Trump.
Donald Trump right now is leading many of the polls. Huffington Post just released one that shows him on top of everyone.
In fact, so many people want tickets, the event's moved to the Phoenix Convention Center, and that's causing some controversy. Phoenix Vice Mayor Daniel Valenzuela saying Trump should be barred from using city-owned property. Latino groups planning to protest the Trump rally. The Phoenix Mayor, Greg Stanton, also condemning Trump's remarks about illegals, but saying Trump has the right to free speech. The White House silent on the death of Kate Steinle, who police say is killed by an illegal Mexican with a felony arrest record who's deported 5 times. No representative from the White House attending her funeral services. GOP presidential candidate Mike Huckabee placing the blame for Steinle's death on the Obama administration.
Running from responsibility, and it's just tragic. When you show the pictures of that beautiful young woman, what hits me, she's the same age as my daughter. That could have been my daughter. It could be the daughter of a lot of people in this country, and they need to realize that she's dead because we have not just done the simple, most fundamental thing that a country is supposed to do, and that's control its borders. This isn't about being anti-immigrant. This is about being for every person. Every human being has a right to live without being murdered in cold blood in her father's arms.
Huckabee appearing on Fox News. This is news on the Blaze Radio Network. Truth lives here.
The Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560 Denver.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's... It is Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show, the favorite day of the week, because this is the day that we celebrate greatness in small business. And, of course, this Fan Braggin Friday brought to you by the good folks over at Binkley IT.
Absolutely. Let Binkley stay calm and let Binkley handle your IT. Before we went to commercial break, we were talking with Elisa, and she did a great fan brag for our friends over at Keep Up with Mrs. Jones and her budgetology school. stay tuned for more information and other events coming up in September. Elisa, welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, now you get to tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Well, I own a company called Ripple Effect Marketing, and what I help people do is take the vision for their business, and we create a brand and a marketing strategy for them. So instead of throwing spaghetti against the wall and hoping something sticks, we actually have a plan and a course of action, and we work through that together as a team.
I love that. What a great business you have. And by the way, Elisa, I referred out your phone number to a bunch of people today because I love your voicemail. You have one of the coolest examples of creative voicemails out there. Ripple Effect Marketing, creating waves for her clients. Love this. How do people get in contact with you, Elisa?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for the compliment and for referring me out. My phone number is 720-465-1431. And you can also find me online at Ripple Effect CO, and the Ripple and Effect share an E, so I'm going to spell it. It's RIPPLEFFECTCO for Colorado.com.
RippleEffectCO.com. Love this. And give your phone number one more time just in case somebody wants to listen to your voicemail.
720-465-1431.
I love it. Elisa, thanks so much for the fan brag today. We love, we are having an epidemic of financial messes out there, and we just need to get on that path of being financially stable to be a successful business owner. So love that you're taking care of your business and supporting local business owners as well. And thanks so much for letting us refer you to our audience too.
Well, thanks for letting me call in. I love you guys. I would fan brag you, but I don't think it works that way.
You're very kind. We appreciate it. All right, let's jump over to Drew. Drew, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Well, happy Friday, Eric and Angel.
Well, happy Friday to you, Drew. Thank you so much for your patience and staying on hold for so long.
Oh, absolutely. I'm always happy to get to call into you guys.
Love that. Drew, what's your fan bragging story?
Well, I am calling to fan brag Rocky Orthodontics and Dr. Rocky himself. The youngest member of my clan, Siler, has braces, and he actually has an appliance called a Herps that not a lot of orthodontists are doing yet to help the lower jaw grow out to correct an overbite.
Wow.
Well, we were on vacation last week in Okoboji, Iowa.
On purpose?
Seriously, where?
Oh, man, it's absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
It's on the Minnesota border, but a screw came out of his appliance in his mouth.
Uh-oh.
And so we're about 3 days into a 9-day vacation. And I go, what are we going to do? So my wife calls up Dr. Rocky back here in Denver to say, hey, this fell out. What do we do? Because there was metal poking him in the cheek.
Sure.
Well, so Dr. Rocky says, well, let me call you back in a few minutes. Let me see what I can figure out for you. He got on the phone. He looked up the different orthodontists in the immediate area, found us one that did work with this type of appliance about 5 minutes away from us. They got us in the next morning, didn't charge us anything, and our orthodontist, who's just been fantastic, facilitated the whole thing and got us taken care of while we were, 12 hours away from home.
Wow. I love this.
That is a fan bragging story,
Yeah.
Drew. Well done. Dr. Rocky taking care, going out of his way. Of course, he couldn't be there, but he still took care of you and then was able to extend his culture, his customer service, found somebody else who would do that for you in a pinch while you were on vacation. Where were you at again?
We were at Lake Okoboji, Iowa. It's on the northern edge of Iowa, right up next to Minnesota. They've got 5 lakes that are all interconnected, and so we spent, a little over a week out on the water, boating and fishing and jet skiing.
Lake Okoboji.
How fun that sounds.
Hey, so Rocky Orthodontics, give some contact information for Dr. Paul Rocky, please.
All right. Rocky Orthodontics is just west of Broadway on County Line. His website is rockyortho.com, and it's spelled ROCKEORTHO. His phone number is 303-730-7002. And for anybody who has a child or someone who's in need of orthodontics work, these guys have been awesome in every shape, form, and fashion.
I love it.
They're
Rocky.
quick, they're on time, they don't make you wait. They're just fantastic.
Rocky Ortho, ROCKE ortho.com. And I got to say something, Drew. You know, the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree, because the very same kind of service that you received from Rocky Orthodontics, I received from you today, Drew. Please tell our listeners who you are, what you do, and then I'll tell my story of how you helped me this week.
Wonderful. Well, I'm Drew, and I have 4 grease monkeys, 3 here in the Denver metro area on the south side of town, and 1 in Colorado Springs. We're all listed on the Experience Pros page. And we are the preventative maintenance pros for your automobile. And the big thing I'd like to say about us and let everybody know is for the entire month of July, we are donating $1 from every oil change that we do to K9 for Warriors.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you're always doing something to give back to the community, Drew. That is just overwhelming and awesome. So tell our listeners how they can get involved and make sure that they go to the experts for preventative maintenance for their cars.
Well, you know what? They really don't have to do anything to get involved other than come and let us change the oil. We're not charging anything extra. We're not asking for donations. Although if somebody wanted to add in, we could facilitate that, to add in what we're giving at the end of the month. But every oil change that we do between the 4 stores, we're gonna take $1 out of each one of those, and we're gonna send it off to K9 for Warriors.
Love it.
I was part of a committee that with the other Grease Monkey franchisees and owners. And I believe that we've got about 50 to 60% of the Grease Monkeys that are going to participate in this with us.
I love that.
Hopefully we can make a big splash and really make a big impact on the K9 for Warriors program and help out some veterans in need.
You bet. So, Drew, very quickly, give the 4 locations where people can find your businesses, please.
All right. 7665 East Arapahoe Road, about a mile west of I-25 on the north side of Arapahoe. 8260 South Holly. It's in the
King Supers.
Northeast corner of County Line and Holly in the King Supers parking lot. 9293 South Broadway in Highlands Ranch. Right there at Broadway and Highlands Ranch Parkway. We're in the southwest corner of the Safeway Shopping Center. We sit tucked right behind the Michaels. And then down in Colorado Springs, we're at the corner of Austin Bluffs and Dublin on the northeast side of Colorado Springs in an Albertson shopping center.
Well, there you have it. There's the 4 locations. Any one of our signal covers all 4 of those locations. So go and get your oil changed. It's such an important piece of your maintenance. Listen, very quickly, I want to share a quick story about what happened to me. My car didn't start this week, and it just turned and I thought, well, what am I going to do? And I called up, and Drew said, you know what, we're more preventative maintenance than fix repair, but bring it down. And I had to leave, so I dropped my keys off. One of Drew's locations is right next to my apartment. They ran up into my apartment complex, tested it, checked it out, realized it was probably a little beyond their means to make an accurate assessment, so had it towed yesterday. But Drew took care of me so well. His staff took great care of me. And I said, just tell me what I owe you for the service. And he said, you know something, this one, you don't owe me anything. You guys, we're here to help. And that's the kind of guy you are, Drew. And I love, love, love everything about your business model, your family. It just, your service to our country. I could go on and on. Drew, thank you so much for the call.
Hey, thank you. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless everybody, and come out and help us support our troops.
Love it.
Get
Love
your
it.
oil changed. Even if you just did, just go in. Don't get an extra one.
Just come and get an extra. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just flush that thing. All right, folks, we do have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, Jerry is next, and then Mary Beth. How about you? 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Finding care for an aging parent or loved one can be a simple and hassle-free process with Home Care Assistance Denver by your side. They are locally owned and provide hourly as well as 24/7 live-in services by caregivers that are custom-matched based on client needs. They personalize every care plan to fit your loved one's very specific needs. Call them today to schedule your free in-home assessment. 720-443-3371. 720-443-3371. More information can be found at homecareassistancedenver.com. They love serving your loved ones. Call now, 720-443-3371.
Imagine having a business partner watch over your computer systems day and night, actively responding to changing needs in your environment, helping make sure things run fast and smooth, protecting your valuable information. With Availability, our managed services platform, C-Squared Computer Consulting can provide 24/7 monitoring, manage updates, and optimize your systems. Let C-Squared be your business partner. Call us at 303-933-1113. Mention Experienced Pros, and we'll waive the setup fee.
You've poured everything into your small business. Is it protected if something were to happen to you? A simple phone call can make a huge difference when it comes to how things are handled. Talk about it with someone you trust. Call me today and let's explore what is the best answer for you. 720-356-6474. 720-356-6474. This is Jim Smith with Prudential. Tune in every Monday morning for more tips at 11:35 right here on the Experienced Pros radio show.
Let's talk about advertising. It's a key element for growing your company and making sure people are aware of your brand. If you're going to put a half ad into a magazine with 60,000 in circulation, it'll cost about $1,500, and you get to be in front of your target audience. If you're going to attend a big trade show, you're going to spend about $1,500, and you get to interact with potential clients. If you're going to sponsor a foursome in a golf tournament, you're going to spend about $1,500, and you get to support your favorite charity. At Experienced Pros, $1,500 goes a long ways. You get an entire year of membership with business networking, online customizable listing, featured ads, 3 radio spots during the year, speaking opportunities, sponsorship options, and more. Sign up today at experiencepros.com.
Friends, this is Eric, and I want to turn you on to a fantastic bi-monthly patriotic newsletter I've discovered. It's called The Pen, and it's a compilation of numerous patriotic writers packed with political information that you won't find in the newspaper. Contact my friend Beth Ann for a free sample copy at csctalkradio.com or send $24.95 to P.O. Box 73, California, Missouri 65018 to receive The Pen for an entire year. The Pen, promoting liberty and keeping patriots informed. Subscribe today, csctalkradio.com. That's csctalkradio.com.
Advertising is really effective, especially for small business. Turn your company into a household name by advertising on the Experienced Pros radio show. We'll help you build a trusted reputation with the professionals who listen to the program. You'll connect with the right audience and at the right price. Advertise with the Experienced Pros radio show. Sign up at experiencepros.com and put your brand on the tip of your customer's tongue. Sign up today and start advertising with the Experienced Pros at experiencepros.com.
Dana Lash, 6 to 9 p.m. weekdays on KLZ 560.
The Experienced Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros radio show. Very nice to have you along with us today. It's Fan Braggin Friday. It's the best day of the week because this is the day that we celebrate greatness. Charlie's musical theme has still not been guessed upon. Maybe we should ask Jerry, who is coming up next, whether or not they know what the theme is. Jerry, welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you guys?
We're doing fantastic. Jerry, do you think you know what Charlie's music theme is today?
No.
That's
It's all
okay.
right.
That's okay. I know. He said he does this to us. He's like, Angel, it's so simple. I said, and then we're so embarrassed when we can't figure it out.
Right.
We've done a whole hour and
Right.
nobody has guessed it yet. And so that's all right. Jerry, who you fan bragging about today?
You know, I am fan bragging about Reflection Signs and Graphics in Westminster. They are a company that does signage, whether it's wraps on vehicles. They do building signage. They do signage for events, and they're fantastic. I've been a customer of theirs for almost 4 years now, and the owner of that company is Stacy Wilson. And I have to tell you guys, every time I call her, this lady puts the C in customer service because she, because like many of us business owners do, we have a tendency to kind of put off ordering the stuff that we need for events. And, and many times I've kind of put her on, her feet to the fire. She's like, I'll get it done for you, Jerry. And this lady's perfectionist. Like, she'll bring it out and I'll be like, this is beautiful. This is the most beautiful sign I've ever seen in my life. And she's like, well, but I want to show you this one piece because I was trying to get this perfect. And I was like, it is perfect. Are you kidding me? So she does a fantastic job, and she really, we had done an event up in Westminster about a month ago, and she really kind of pulled some stuff out for us last second again. So they are amazing. So if you need signs, that is the place to go.
Reflection Signs and Graphics.
I love it. I love it. And their contact information?
They're located at 12125 Mariposa Street in Westminster. And their phone number is 303-450-3255. Again, their phone number is 303-450-3255.
I love it. And you've been a customer of theirs for 4 years. Tells you keep going back. That makes a difference.
Absolutely. I found them online at reflectionsigns.com, reflectionsigns.com. Great fan brag, and I love the way that they take such great care of you. Now, Jerry, tell our listeners who you are and how you help them.
Oh, sure. My name is Jerry Morgan, and I own Code Blue Computing, which is headquartered up in Broomfield. And we help customers with computer-induced frustration. And the thing that we're helping people with this week specifically is there's a real nasty virus that's popped up this week that looks like Google Chrome. So it launches a browser. It looks like Google Chrome, but it's actually a virus. So that's what we help people do. We help with viruses and computer support and anything that you need in that realm.
Wait a minute. There's a virus that mimics Google Chrome?
Right. And, it's real easy to find if you typically use Internet Explorer, because you'll launch Internet Explorer and you're like, hey, I don't use Chrome. Well, it's a virus. It's a little bit trickier if you actually use Chrome to find. And so we're doing remote sessions with people this week if they're concerned that they might have it, or because we can just pop on real quick remotely through our website and see if you've been infected. But it's a real nasty virus, so it's important to get that out of there right away if you've been infected. So, but that's the thing with those viruses, they get trickier all the time, you guys.
They do. And, there's people that, unfortunately, they are aggressively out there just to get us. And so if you think you might have a computer virus, either this one or any of them, what's the best way for our listeners to get in touch with Code Blue Computing?
They can give us a call at 720-746-9763. Again, that phone number is 720-746-9763. And they can always log on to our website at codebluecomputing.com as well.
Codebluecomputing.com, 720-746-9763.
And Jerry, one of the newest members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory as well, right?
I am. I'm very excited.
Congratulations and welcome to the Experience Pros Network. We're super excited to be representing you as well. Thanks for the call.
All right. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, ma'am. Going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we get to talk to Mary Beth. And don't forget, this and all your Fan Braggin Fridays brought to you by our good friends over at Binkley IT Consulting.
720-254-1057. Find them online at binkleyit.com.
Back after these, call us at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
The business professionals at Extreme Relationship Management know that networking is one of the best ways to create word-of-mouth marketing for your business. They also know that many of you feel like it's a complete waste of time. The difference is knowing how to network and what to do with all those business cards that you collect. Tune in every Thursday to learn about the ERM networking laws, and be sure to sign up for the next ERM class. Extreme Relationship Management offers training and events to help you realize how rewarding networking can be. Train it the ERM way. Find them online at extremerelationshipmanagement.com and call 855-I-LIKE-ERM to find out more about their next class.
Edgetronics wants you to be happy with your business phone system. Get your phones to work for you, not against you. The friendly folks at Edgetronics can help you plan ahead to keep your business operating when there may be a phone system outage. They offer solutions with VoIP, non-VoIP, and hybrid telephone systems. Upgrade to the system with features that will meet your company's growing needs. Call today at 303-766-1699. That's 303-766-1699. No business is too small or too large, and the customer service at Edgetronics will make you smile. Call now, 303-766-1699, or online at edgetronics, that's with an X.com.
Gentlemen, it's time to step it up a notch. I'm talking about your clothing. Sure, we're all super casual here in Colorado, but there's something to be said for dressing to match your market. You need personal stylist Michelle Martinez. Michelle will come to where you are, custom measure you for an unmatched fit, and help you find your next outfit, all without breaking the bank. Luxury starts with premium materials, and Michelle's got the best Italian fabrics. And talk about value, your clothes delivered straight to you, saving you tons. Call Michelle today, 720-261-4914. That's 720-261-4914.
Landlords, listen up. If you have investment property, you need Legacy Properties PM. Devin Bewley will absolutely get you the highest rent possible, handle every imaginable emergency, and make sure that your property is well cared for. He visits every property regularly and knows that he's working for you. Legacy Properties PM, where their promise to you is simple. If your property isn't earning you money, you owe them nothing. There's nothing to lose. 720-989-1996. Mention Experience Pros and they'll waive the first month's management fee.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Dana Lash, tonight at 6 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. There's Charlie's musical theme. What could be the thread that ties them all together?
Well, I think I figured it out after the third song, but it has been a little tricky for our listeners and our audience to get to it. And so if you think you know the music theme, give us a call. We will send you to lunch on the pros. It is Fan Braggin Friday, and this hour of Fan Braggin Friday is brought to you by our friends over at Binkley IT Consulting. They do consulting and computer network support in the Denver area. Give them a call at 720-254-1057 or find them online at binkleyit.com.
Let's go back to the phones. Mary Beth, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Happy Friday, everyone.
It is a happy Friday. It's Fan Braggin Friday. Mary Beth, do you have any chance, any clue what Charlie's musical theme might be going on?
You know, kind of a Beat the Heat theme. I don't know. We haven't had much heat, so I don't know.
Beat the Heat is not quite it, but close. You're really close.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get to your Fan Braggin story.
Yeah. I have to talk about Daryl Stern and Stern Storming. I've been his client for several months now. Great work on business Facebook page, the Twitter account. I didn't even know Twitter was important for business. And it's been amazing. People following me, the right groups, and the direction he's given. It's focusing in, targeting clients, customers, making yourself heard nationally has been really, really fantastic. So I have to thank him for that.
Well, you know, and he got fan bragged about a little bit earlier too, and he's done some great stuff for us. And true, when it comes to Twitter, I think that is one of the most confusing things for many of us in business to wrap our heads around. But Daryl's got Twitter brain, and so it works out. He helps explain it. He helps us, use it in the best way. He is pretty wonderful. Do you have contact information for Daryl Stern?
You know, I don't have it with me. I apologize. I could have grabbed his card, and I'm outside right now. So hopefully you all do. For Daryl, I have his Daryl at sternstorming.com, I believe.
I think you can find him at that email address. Certainly the website is sternstorming.com, sternstorming.com. Or you can just pick up the phone and call him, 303-353-4354. Again, 353-4354.
You can do that brainstorming. We call it putting your brainstorming on Sternroids with Daryl Stern. You can do it online via Skype or in person in his office in Aurora. And it is amazing. Yeah, and it's hard to keep up with him at first, but once you get rolling, you're like, okay, this is awesome. Yeah, I love it. Thanks for the fan brag, Mary Beth. Now tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Great. For me, I do provide merchant services, help businesses be able to accept credit cards in any kind of form or payment structure, with a swiper on a mobile device, with a standalone terminal, Wi-Fi, or using a payment gateway. And it's been pretty exciting to see the changes and the positive benefits for businesses to be protected, as well as consumers, with the new changes that are coming with the new credit cards with the EMV chip.
Okay, what is that? What?
What is that chip you're talking about?
Probably a lot of the listeners have started receiving some of their newer updated credit cards, and instead of having the magnetic stripe, you're going to have an actual chip in the actual credit card, and the credit card machines read that chip, which is a higher level of security than just the stripe on a swipe, which is a lot of bad people know how to do better things with that we don't want.
Right, I know, and they do all day long, right? I mean, they are taking credit card fraud is just at an epidemic high, and so now this new chip is going to keep it a little safer, keep our identity, our information a little safer. But what does that mean for merchants going forward, Mary Beth?
It's really an extra layer of protection for them, because the Visa and MasterCard have decided to switch the burden for any potential chargebacks to merchants to make sure they do have compliant equipment that can read the new EMV chips, which is for everyone's benefit. Fewer chargebacks, safer for small businesses especially. Chargebacks hit them the worst with any, if they're making $100 less a month versus some monster store that they can bypass that as a loss. So I'm here for the small business people very much.
Yes,
absolutely. Yeah. So if you are not taking the equipment that is compliant, if there is a chargeback, it used to be the credit card would kind of eat that for you. But now that is on the small business if you don't have the right equipment. Mary Beth, how do they get in touch with you and make sure they are in compliance?
Sure. The super easy way is just to go to my site, mstenzel.mercatech.com. Again, MSTENZEL.mercatech.com. Mersatech, MERSATECH.com. And that's a great site where you can check out equipment, check out a price quote, check out EMV compliance. Just questions can be answered there in our tabs. And the fun thing is that we also create mobile apps. So you can do a little shopping and think about getting a mobile app to advertise for your business instead of doing Groupon or Living Social or something.
I know, it is kind of fun because with all of those, you have to give away so much of the profits and a portion of that back to the Groupon or Living Social. This one is far more affordable. Mary Beth, your phone number?
Sure, 303-268-5506.
Thanks so much for the Fan Brag today.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you all so much. Appreciate you.
Right back at you. Now, folks, we have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more of your Fan Bragging stories. Call us at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
Let's face it, you're stuck. Sure, your business is stable, but you've been floundering it even for too long. It's time to call Stephanie Scheller. Stephanie is a systems, business, and marketing coach who's helped over 300 companies improve their results by setting up systems and holding them accountable to trackable growth. Sometimes all you need is a fresh perspective and a little bit of accountability to break through to the next level of your success story. Call Stephanie today, 210-426-6956, and just talk to her. 210-426-6956. She can help. It's your business. Call today.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
The top 5 search results get 75% of all the clicks. 75%! That means if you're on page 2, you are missing out on tons of potential business. You, my friend, are in need of professional help. At SharpNet Solutions, it's not all about clicks. It's about making sales. They optimize the Experienced Pros Extreme Customer Service Directory, and they can optimize your business. Call them today, 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988. Or find them online at sharpnetsolutions.com. Put their talents to work and see what they can do for you. 303-900-4988. Mention the Experienced Pros and get up to 50% off. Call today.
The Experienced Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service on Facebook.com/ExperiencePros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experienced Pros.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you with us. Listen to the music here. Charlie's musical theme has yet to be solved. All right, well, we'll see what's going on there. Fan Braggin Friday continues, and our Director of Membership, Adam Kemper, just walked into the studio here, and you came bearing yummy gifts.
No.
Yum, yum, yum.
I nom nom nom.
Sorry, I had to take another bite.
Yeah,
We're
really.
eating something really quite delicious.
Mhm.
Tell our listeners what you brought for
So
us.
I'm fan bragging about La Pâtisserie Française. I love saying that.
Yeah.
You know, they came to visit this week, and they brought gifts.
That's the French bakery up there in, is it Arvada?
Arvada, yes. And they brought a loaf of cinnamon swirl bread. And this is like heaven in a bread.
It is. It's got almost like an orange zest or something little extra special in
Very
there.
refreshing.
It is yummy.
And if you make French toast out of this, this makes French toast from heaven.
Oh, look what you just did.
So we had done a show, and we actually had a gal in during that, like earlier that day, that was talking about going gluten-free. And then we had Sadie, and she brought us the cinnamon bread and chocolate croissants and thumbprint cookies, and we're talking about all her pastries. And so everything we thought we knew about going gluten-free just had kind of went out the window. We're like, we're going to go La Pâtisserie Française way.
Right.
It is oh so yummy.
And the awesome part is they do gluten-free.
Yes. Oh, now you're talking everybody's love language.
There you are. All right. So we are sampling their cinnamon swirl bread here in the studio today. Thank you for sharing, Adam. I couldn't believe you actually saved some. You're very kind.
Absolutely.
Contact information for La Pâtisserie Française?
Absolutely. They're at 7885 North Wadsworth Boulevard in Arvada. You can contact them at 303-424-5056, or they're online at lapatbakery.com.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a southwest corner of 80th and Wads, and it's in the Target shopping center there.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to love them and what they stand for. And boy, everything is fresh, made from scratch every day. And you're not kidding about this cinnamon bread. It is.
Right. And then I was looking online recently, and I saw them doing a wedding cake.
Oh, they do amazing wedding stuff.
Yeah. I would love this kind of French pastry at my wedding. I wish I would have known about them 15 years ago.
Indeed. Adam, you've been a busy boy this week. What's going on here at Experience Pros?
We are really working hard to make things available to our members and make sure people can really plug in. And every now and then, people run up against the budget. So I love that we are offering the monthly pricing to members through the end of, or to new members through the end of July. So for as low as $60 a month, a person can now plug in and start really building instead of waiting for that one more client or that one more sale. Get in now and let us help you find the next mountain of sales by building your visibility now.
I love that. And it's true. We have had people say, I want to jump in, but I need one more thing. I have, get a few things. And we understand cash flow. We're small business owners too.
Sure.
So yeah, we were offering this great, juicy deal. You can get in with monthly payments. Adam, how do our listeners get in touch with you?
720-344-2446, extension 1004, or adam@experiencepros.com.
Adam at experiencepros.com, 720-344-2446. You want to join the network. You've just been putting off. Cash flow's kind of tight. We get it. Summertime, people, we've got extra things we're spending money on. Well, don't let that be a deterrent. Get in on our juicy monthly payment deal. Adam, the phone number one more time.
720-344-2446. And absolutely, don't wait for that next sale. Let us help you get there. $60 is a simple investment, and we're going to put our brand to work to get you visible.
Absolutely.
Don't wait.
Absolutely. Good stuff.
Absolutely. Very good stuff. All right, let's jump back to the phones where Phyllis is waiting. Phyllis, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi, Eric and Angel. How are you today?
We're having so much fun. It's Fan Braggin Friday. We get to hear these great customer service stories. So, Phyllis, thanks so much for calling in. Who are you fan bragging about?
Well, I have two, and I don't know if you've got time for me to talk about two people really quickly, but two businesses, but I would love to if you did have the time.
Well, let's get started with the first one.
Yeah, let's do number one, and we'll see how we do.
Okay, the first one that I want to fan brag about is Michelle Martinez, who is a part of Experience Pros. Great lady. She is a personal men's stylist for a company called J. Hill Byrne, and they do custom tailored clothing for men. And I love her warmth and her passion for what she does to make her clients look great and feel great. And I just had a great conversation with her the other day, and I was telling her, I secretly wish I was a guy so I could wear the clothes that she sells.
Well, I wear the clothes that she sells, and I'll tell you what, you're right. You secretly wish you were a guy. They fit perfectly.
Yeah, he looks really good. I can always tell when he wears the clothes that have been picked out for him, because I mean they just fit him nicer and differently than when he just kind of goes. I mean, for all of us, if you have something that's custom made, of course it's going to look fantastic on you. You're going to look dynamite in it.
Yeah, and I think as I was talking to her, I think people think, oh, custom clothing, it's going to be really expensive. And I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised when they talk to Michelle that it's not as expensive as they think in their mind. So she goes to people's offices, she meets with them, she takes all their measurements, so they don't need to do anything. They don't even have to leave their office. How great is that?
I know, right? I remember them coming in, and yeah, Eric, they did all the measurements right here in the office. He didn't have to leave. He didn't have to go shopping. He didn't have to do anything. And then it's delivered, and it fits perfectly. Do you have contact information for Michelle Martinez?
I do. Her phone number is 720-261-4914, and her website is Michelle Martinez. That's all one word, and it's Michelle with 2 L's, J. Hilburn, that's JHAILBURN.com.
I love it. Now, Phyllis, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
I am the CEO of Be Brave, Say Yes. I am a transformational life educator, really helping individuals and businesses transform either individual lives or businesses using a really great empowering tool called the Enneagram, which is all about understanding your personality types. So when I go into corporations, I talk to them about leadership and sales. And having worked in corporate for so long, I know not everybody in leadership should be leaders. And if they are, and they're not great leaders, how do you get them to be good leaders?
Mm-hmm.
You do that through intrapersonal skills and interpersonal skills, meaning taking what's inside of themselves and then also adding interpersonal skills with how to get along with people and and all that. So yeah, that's what I do. I love doing it. I'm passionate about it, and
I love
really
it.
seeing great results with people who are interested in learning.
Phyllis, how do people contact you?
They can go to my website to get more information. It's BeBraveSayYes.com. My cell phone number is 303-475-7537. My email address is P as in Paul, S as in Sam, H-I, M as in Mary, A, M as in Mary, O, T as in Tom, O, at MSN.com.
Fantastic. Give your phone number one more time. That's an easier one for us to remember.
303-475-7537.
Fantastic. Phyllis, I'm looking at completely full phone lines, so can we ask you to save that fan brag either for the next time or maybe put it out on our Facebook wall?
I sure can. Actually, I'll put it on the Facebook wall and then call in next week.
Perfect. I love that. Phyllis, thank you so much for the call, and thank you for being a kindness captain today. We sure appreciate you.
All right. Well, I appreciate the time for letting me speak, and have a great weekend.
Can't help it. Absolutely. It is Fan Braggin Friday. It is the gateway to a great weekend. And when we come back from this last commercial break, we've got Kimberly up first and then Carrie. If we can squeeze that in, I think we'll make it happen in the last segment of Fan Braggin Friday.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Women-owned businesses are on the rise, but where do you go when the bank says no? Ladies, you know it's tough to secure the capital necessary to launch or develop a new business. You need to know attorney Steve Replin of the Replin Law Group. Steve specializes in helping women secure hard money lending when no one else will step up. You have an ally in Steve Replin. He has the knowledge and resources to get you the money you need to grow your business. Call Steve today. It's Money in the Bank, your bank. 303-322-7919 or replinlawgroup.com.
Computers, we can't live a moment without them. My friend sent me an email recently saying she was having 99 problems and 97 of them were because of email and technology. I hate it when it doesn't work, but I'm stuck with how to get past the lockups, the slow retrieval, and lost data. This is what Binkley IT specializes in. All your computer quirks and hangups. They'll take care of you, and often they can do it remotely. Call our friends at Binkley IT and solve your IT puzzle one piece at a time. Call 720-254-1057, 720-254-1057. And if your computer is still working, look them up online at binkleyit.com.
Don't get stressed when your car gets damaged. Just call the doctor. Bumper Doc Denver can restore your car to mint condition. Whether it's hail damage, bumper dings, or carver's garage, Bumper Doc Denver can get you back in your car and on the road quickly. They can also process your claim. Bumper Doc's experts work with all insurance companies. Estimates are free. At Bumper Doc Denver, you always come first. Visit bumperdocdenver.com or call today 303-369-7292. That's 303-369-7292.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
As a business owner, you know what it's like to wear a bunch of hats, and we know it too, which is why our very best advice to you is to outsource your accounting to By the Numbers Bookkeeping and Accounting. Philip Aronoff is well known to listeners and members of the Experience Pros Network. He was voted the best bookkeeper in the state of Colorado during the Fan Braggin contest, and he can absolutely help you build your business while making sure your accounting is all taken care of. Call Philip today and take that bookkeeping hat off for good. 720-837-0860. That's 720-837-0860.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Fan Braggin Friday. The Experience Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune in to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
The Dana Show, 6 p.m. weekdays on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you so very much for tuning in. It's Fan Braggin Friday, the best day of the week, and this is the last segment of it. Of course, every Fan Braggin Friday brought to you by the fine folks over at Binkley IT. Binkley IT Consulting, taking care of your IT puzzle one piece at a time.
You can contact them at 720-254-1057 or find them online at binkleyit.com.
Kimberly, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, Eric and Angel. How are you this fine Friday?
Kimberly, we are blessed. It is Fan Braggin Friday. It's the best day of the week and the gateway to a great weekend. How are you?
Well, I've been better, but thanks to the company I'm going to fan brag about, I think I'm on my way to recovery. A week ago, I was in a very serious car accident that may have totaled my beloved car.
Oh,
and
no. Are you all right?
Talk about it without crying.
No. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I have got a mix out of issues going on in my body right now, and these would involve things like CTs and MRIs and physical therapy and bumps and bruises. But I just have to give all the love and fan bragging in the world to Robert Grief from Nylon's Collision Center. And the two gentlemen who I met on I-70 during my car accident, when they needed to get away from the accident as soon as possible, and maybe not doing everything they could or should have done, the person I called was Rob, and I said, he's drivable, but he's not good.
He being
And
your car.
I need to get my car into your shop. And not only did Rob give me some excellent advice and guidance as I very gingerly drove my car to Nyland's Collision Center, he also had, was on Visit Hertz, had a rental car waiting for me, offered to take me to the ER. One of his teammates did go to the hospital with me to make sure that I got there in one piece. And Rob owns a body shop. Rob went above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that his customer got the medical attention she needed and had a way to get to the successive appointments that are required to put Kimberly back into the shape that Kimberly likes to be in. So I have nothing but the highest praise and admiration for Rob Grieve and his team. I mean, Heather, Daniel, John, all of them saw me in not my best shape and were so amazingly good and kind and wonderful and went above and beyond the duty of just intaking a damaged car. So my fan brag and all the love in my heart goes to Robert Grieve.
Well, I'll tell you what, he gets fan bragged here on a regular basis for that very reason. So sorry, Kimberly, about the accident. And, you know, he deals with this, and, you know, he is the guy that you want to call when you've been hit, when your car's been damaged. He's going to be there for you, and he's there for everybody.
And a referral, a bountiful referral source. Sorry to interrupt you. Just, you know, what do you need? Do you need an attorney? Do you need this? Do you need a doctor? I mean, he really is amazing, and I really can't say enough about him.
Absolutely. Nyland's Collision Center can be found at 1033 West Dartmouth Avenue in Inglewood, 80110. Or you can give them a call at 303-761-9219. Again, 303-761-9219. Online at nylandscollision.com. I like to say if you got a ding, a dang, or a oh darn, you need to call Nyland's Collision, 303-761-9219. I'm glad that you are on the road to recovery, Kimberly, and we'll pray for a speedy one. Tell our listeners what you do for a living, please.
Well, I am honored and blessed to serve as a publicist and social media expert for a number of wonderful companies, including many on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. I have the pleasure of working with you and Angel, Eric, and I just love when we get to pitch things out for you and get you placed in things like upcoming books or articles or fun things like that.
That was fun. I got to do that interview yesterday. Kimberly, tell our listeners how they can hire you.
You can call me at 303-601-6931, and that's 303-601-6931. And I'm just really thankful for both of you as well. I want you to have a wonderful, happy Minion Friday.
It is that day.
I'd like to wish Renee Vavoda a very happy birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday to Renee Vavoda, all stitched and glitzed out. That's Kimberly Orr with Knockout Performance. Find her online at KimberlyOrr.com, also on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. All right, we're going to wrap it up with Carrie. Carrie, welcome to Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi, guys. How are you today?
Carrie, we're doing fantastic. We got 2 minutes till the satellite takes us away. So tell us, what's your fan bragging story?
Well, I'm fan bragging on somebody I've bragged on before, but it's worth another one. This is Major Mom. I had a major move, which will be the last one, I hope, for a very, very, very long time. I had to purge out of our family home, as you guys know, in Denver, and move into a 1,400 square foot condo. And it would not have been possible without the team of Major Mom to come in and strategize, organize, pack me, move me, unpack me, leave sticky notes all over my new condo so I could find things.
Right?
It was
they truly are an amazing team.
It was amazing. It was a one call, and they did everything. They could do part of it. They could do all of it. You could a la carte, and they did a fantastic job and got you in and out. I mean, all moved in, lickety split. How do our listeners contact Major Mom to organize and re-energize their world?
MajorMomOrganizers.com is their website, so you can find their team.
Okay, fantastic.
Right, there you go. You can also call and schedule your free estimate right away at 888-549-8854. Carrie, tell our listeners what you do.
I am a speaker and an entrepreneurial coach. So I help people who have a small business or are solo entrepreneurs or want to be one, get really clear on their vision and their direction of where they're going. And we have a huge event coming up on July 30th called the Epic Summer Summit that I'm going to be the keynote speaker, doing a 2-hour workshop entitled End It the Way You Intend It So That You Rock 2015.
I love it. You can sign up for that workshop. Here Carrie's a vision workshop by signing up at theconnectingexperts.com. The event is on Thursday, July 30th. You can check out more about Carrie at infinitenation.com. Carrie, thanks so much for sticking on hold and wrapping up Fan Braggin Friday for us.
Absolutely. Love you guys.
We love you right back. And what a beautiful, full Fan Braggin Friday it has been.
Absolutely. The summer, the musical theme was summer and summer times. Thanks, Charlie, for putting that together. And thanks to Binkley IT for sponsoring Fan Braggin Friday, binkleyit.com.
On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Mindy, who is also helping us with the production of today's show, Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say thank you for tuning in and participating to this, the revolution in how people treat people in business. Now go have a fantastic weekend.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.